Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. It's election season in America again, which means we're subjected to more polls and predictions than a psychic convention at a casino. But what do these election forecasts actually tell us? Are they glimpses into the future or just elaborate guessing games? They use a whole bunch of fancy data points, think polls, economic indicators, you name it, to spit out a likely winner. Think of it like your weather app, but instead of telling you to grab an umbrella, it's telling you who might be measuring the drapes in the Oval Office. A candidate riding high in the polls might attract more donations, while a forecast predicting a landslide could discourage voters from even bothering to show up. But remember, just like your weather app, they're not always right. Hold on to your hats, folks, because it looks like we might be in for a rematch of the century. That's right. Early forecasts suggest that the 2024 election could be another showdown between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Now, I know what you're thinking. Haven't we seen this movie before? And the answer is yes. Yes, we have. Both candidates are facing challenges. Biden is battling concerns about his age and the economy, while Trump is, well, Trump. Early polls show a tight race, with both candidates neck and neck. The point is, it's still early days and we've got a long way to go before we know who will be taking the oath of office in 2025. Alright folks, let's talk swing states. You know, those crucial battlegrounds that always seem to decide the election? Think of them as the political equivalent of that one friend who always takes forever to choose between tacos and burritos. In 2024, the usual suspects are back in play. Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, Georgia. These states are up for grabs, and both campaigns will be pouring resources into winning them over. Why do these states matter so much? Because in the American electoral system, it's not about winning the popular vote, it's about winning the Electoral College. And these swing states hold a significant chunk of those precious electoral votes. So, if you live in one of these swing states, get ready to be bombarded with political ads, campaign visits, and enough political jargon to make your head spin. You have the power to tip the scales and decide the fate of the nation. Section 4, the American voter mood swings and shifting sands. Now let's talk about the most important factor in any election, the voters. Trying to predict how Americans will vote is like trying to herd cats while riding a roller coaster blindfolded. One major trend we're seeing is increasing polarization. It seems like everyone's picking a side and digging in their heels, refusing to budge an inch. Another factor to consider is the economy. Are people feeling optimistic about their financial futures, or are they worried about inflation and job security? These economic anxieties can have a huge impact on how people vote. And let's not forget about the wild card of social issues. Section 5, Election Forecast, Impact, a Self-Fulfilling Prophecy. So, we've talked about election forecasts, the candidates, the swing states, and the unpredictable nature of the American voter. But the big question remains, do these forecasts actually influence the outcome of the election? Well, it's complicated. On the one hand, you could argue that forecasts are simply reflecting public opinion, not shaping it. But on the other hand, there's a strong case to be made for the self-fulfilling prophecy effect. If people believe a certain candidate is going to win, they might be more likely to vote for them, donate to their campaign, or even just convince their friends and family to do the same. And let's not forget about the impact on voter turnout. If a forecast predicts a landslide victory for one candidate, it could discourage voters from the other side from even bothering to show up. Ultimately, the true impact of election forecasts is difficult to measure.